La hora, the hour. When you're talking about time in Spanish, you have to think about you're talking about the hours of the day. So when you think, what time is it? I want you to really be thinking, what hour is it? Or even think of more than 1 hour. What hours are they? Okay, so you're talking about the time, but you're talking about the hours of the day. So here are two possibilities you could ask that. You could say, ¿Qué hora es? So we're talking about 1 hour. ¿Qué hora es? Or some people may say, ¿Qué horas son? ¿Qué horas son? ¿Qué hora es? ¿Qué horas son? Even though they look just the same, they mean just the same, but they sound different. The first time I heard someone ask me, ¿Qué horas son? I had not practiced it, and so I was expecting to hear this. So practice both ways. ¿Qué hora es? ¿Qué horas son? Either way, you're asking, what time is it? What hour is it? What hours are they? Hora is one, horas more than one. Okay, in order to tell time, la hora, you have to know at least, to begin with, 1 through 12. Everybody knows uno. Okay, so let's start with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. You just did numbers, so review those if you need to. All you're going to do is put son las in front of those. Son las. Son las 2, son las 3, son las 4, so forth and so on. Son las 5, son las 9, son las 11. Now let's talk about it is 1 o'clock. 1 is a singular number, so we're going to change it just a little bit. We're not going to say son las una, because una is singular. So we're going to change las to la, which that should not look new to you because we know about el, la, los, and las, how to say the 4 ways. And we're going to change son to es, just like in the question, ¿Qué hora es? So if 1 o'clock, if the number that comes out of your mouth is 1, una, then simply say es la una. It is the 1 o'clock hour. Es la una. All right, let's practice. It is 5:10. Son las 5, because 5 is more than 1. Son las 5. To add that 10 minutes, all you have to do is say and 10 y 10. It's 5:10. Son las 5:10. And that's all there is to it, guys. Okay, just know your numbers. Know the little word and practice either using son las or es la. Okay, let's practice a little bit more. Oh, by the way, E equals and. It is 2:12. It is 2:12. So since the number that's coming out of our mouth is not 1, una, we're going to stay with son las 2. Son las 2:12. Son las 2:12. E equals and. E. I'll know who's listening because I have said it so many times. Those who are not listening in practice, you will say, why? That is pronounced E. And E. It is 1:08. It is 1, una, and 8 minutes. So we're not going to say son las. What are we going to say? Son las 1:08. Okay, but we're going to change son las because we're talking about una. We're going to change it to la. What are we going to change son to? Es. So it is 1:08. 8. Es la 1:08. If any of you are asking, why am I saying una instead of uno, and we're using la, okay, it's because la hora is considered feminine, and la and hora, so we're just making it agree with hora. It is 5:30. Son las 5. It's 5 o'clock. Now you could say en 30, y 30, but there is a word that represents half the hour, and it's called media. Son las 5:30. Son las 5:30. Media. Think of middle of the day, middle of the hour in this case. Y equals and. So we're saying it is 5 o'clock and half an hour. So it's 5:30. It is 5:15. Son las 5. Now I could say 15 y 15. Son las 5:15. But just like in English, we sometimes say it is a quarter after or a quarter till. Quarter. Quarter of an hour is 15 minutes, not 25. A quarter, if you divide an hour into 4 parts, is 15 minutes. So it's a quarter after 5. You're saying son las 5:15. Cuarto. Sounds like quarter. Cuarto. Media equals half or 30 minutes. Cuarto, as in quarter, equals quarter past or 15 minutes. So yes, you could say the number 15 right here. But it's very common to hear this word. So get familiar with cuarto and media. Okay? If you have any questions, go back through this. Practice. Practice your numbers up to 59. Practice cuarto, media, son las versus es la, and the 2 ways to say what time is it. ¿Qué hora es? ¿Qué horas son?